I'll take the horses out from my pocket. This tomb scares me a little bit. It's very eerie. It's been a while since we were all gathered here, but I never thought we'd meet again like this. I can't even fathom what's going on. There's no way he's simply acting. Yeah, he wouldn't joke about something like that. If anything, it seems he's lost his memories. Perhaps it's not that he doesn't remember. We need to consider the possibility he's being controlled somehow. I'm not so sure that's possible. There's no doubt we were there for his final moments. You guys, I can only imagine how they must feel. We still don't know anything for certain, but if he's not here, then there's only one thing we can do. Find him and uncover the truth together as Class 7. Yep, if we don't know, then we just need to find out. We'll rip that mask off his face next time we see him. But before we can do that, we should deal with whatever's happening to the city now. I'm sure once we do that, a way to him will open up. I agree, there's no doubt he has some affiliation with the gnomes. I'm glad to see our goals lining up so nice and neatly. I'll go with you guys. After all, I am Class 7's former instructor. A resolve like this is just what I expect from the instructor and his classmates. We can't let them show us up, wouldn't you agree? We need to do the same for Ash. Let's get moving, instructor. We've got one more special ops mission to take care of. You're right, everyone. Lend me your strength. Oof. Corny Rin. No. No corny. That's cat. Aw, Jean. Very cute. Wait.
それにしてもあの空、なんだか嫌な感じね。
Yeah.
ええ、まるで何かの前触れのような。
まあ、霊脈もひどいありさまだし、影響を受けているのかもね。
Let them finish what they are trying to say. Oh, alright. Bike or horse? Of course you're gonna ride a horse. Alright. Wait a minute. There's a red dot over there. Got no more quests for it. Alright. Isn't it? Didn't this say south? Guess it's this one. I'll leave you the boss for next time.
でかいな。心してかかるぞ。
Hiya! Oh. Just passing through, not suspicious at all. Do they like have contacts or something? HMP checkpoint? Security is really high. Everyone came through here to get to the cemetery, right? Yes, we said we were going to visit a grave. But wouldn't it seem suspicious if we went too? Don't sweat it, just act normal. Let's go. Just blend in. Stop. Oh, I remember you from earlier. But what about them? Who are the others? Oh, they actually remember. Their outfits. As expected. Thank you for your service. By the way, I'd like you to take a look at this. What? What's that?
四季の銀曜、風の水曜。その総国をもって彼らの風向きを示せ。
Oh. What? That's hypnotism.
私たちは叱るべき使命のために行動しています。第二分校の生徒がいるのはそのため。不自然なことは何もありません。憲兵隊全体で共有してください。
A mission. Nothing unusual about that at all. Now, if you will excuse us. Well, that was easy. I don't even know what happened. The transportation spell was amazing, but that spell of hers was something else. Or is it just me, or is there something more to it? There sure is. If that information is shared, the hypnosis will spread to each recipient. Wouldn't that put all the military police under your spell? This is far more powerful than what you could do during the Civil War. It was Gaius' spell that made all this possible, right? Gaius' spell? He did something with that metal-looking thing. Could it be? Well, in any case, let's head to the capital. We'll be able to clear everything up over there, right? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to explain. Go! The tram came at the perfect time. Let's get on. Everybody hop on. Let's go. Where is Ash anyway? Probably in jail. Why did I even ask that? Obviously he's in jail or something. Being interrogated or being pretend interrogated. From what I've heard, things have been pretty hectic here in the city. Yeah, ever since that speech, the mood's turned pretty dark. I heard my dad and the whole 4th Armored Division have been stationed here. The Courageous has resumed its patrol flight starting this morning. In addition to my father, it seems Prince Olivert and Torval have been summoned as well. My dad objected to the new bill, but I heard he was completely shut down. Sounds like they've already started bending the Imperial Chronicle to their whims. Isn't that a blunt assessment indeed? I was told they are reinstating the ban on the Bracer Guild too. There were notifications the west and east branches would be reclosed. That it feels like they just reopened like recently. The whole thing with His Majesty aside, it seems like they saw everything coming from a selch away. Yeah, and they've gone so far as to spin yesterday's incident to suit their needs. The Blood and Iron Chancellor. Of course, my brother is lending his aid as well. Prince Cedric too, most likely. Kurt, perhaps you should pay your home a visit. I saw Aurier at the training area this morning. She seemed quite worried about you. I see. I can't allow myself to leave during a time like this. A time like this is exactly why you should go visit. Agreed. You should let them know you were able to make it into Heimdall. What about you, instructor? You haven't gotten in touch with Elise yet, right? If we are headed to Sankt anyway, you might as well go see her. Yeah, I think I'll do just that. Oh, he hopped on that idea really quick. Alisa? What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking back to when Sharon left the hotel this morning. She left? Was she meeting with Chairman Irina? No, I don't feel like that was it. The more I think about it, the more something feels off. I'm sorry, I'm just overthinking things. That was a while ago, so she's probably back at the hotel now. The hotel's in the Sang district too, right? Maybe we can check while we're there.
次は帝都中央駅前。帝都中央駅前。 降車される方はお忘れ物のないようお気をつけください。
Anyway, let's get moving. We've still got time before we are all meeting up, right? That's right, they told us we have time to finish our errands before we go. As long as we make it to the cathedral not much later than noon, we should be fine. Let's check the situation at the capital first. We can make our rounds and get acquainted with everyone. We should inform the others of our plan. Good idea. I'm sure they'd be surprised to hear we'd gone off without telling them. District. Right, where to? To the right, to the left, and up. Here? Go left first.
ヘイムダル大聖堂ですか？
妙に人気がないな。一通り用事が済み次第訪ねるとしよ
う。Is that the Imperial Defense Force? They weren't even really patrolling until yesterday. What should we do, Rin? We can't get any closer. We'll just have to wait. Oh, this place has no guard. The door is locked. Looks like the embassy is completely closed. Oh. They basically declared war with them after all. We have to accept the diplomatic relations have been severed completely. I wonder if the other officials still here will be deported as well. And that clerk, they've really done it. That means the government is serious. And that means we have to be ready for anything. There's nothing left for us here, so we need to go forth and find our way. Right. Too much talking, yeah. Yep. So much reading. It's okay. It's all part of the game. I feel like that's gonna be what we're gonna do this whole stream. Just talking and cutscenes. Action will probably be next stream then. Wait, what's the way? Oh, we don't need to go this way, okay. Fine. It's just curious. Don't think I've been there. Oh. Alright, okay, Elise. Sorry for asking you to do this. I'd do anything for Rin's sister. You perverted old man. Depending on what Alisa does, we may be family soon. Grandfather, the timing though. Damn, we're a battalion. We're an army of people. Look at us. This is quite a spectacle. Indeed, it is. Rin, Muse, everyone, thank goodness you're all okay. I just heard about your situation from these two. I see. You must have come here because you were worried about Instructor Rin. I won't deny it, but I was also hoping to get a hold of the princess. That's certainly worth the worry, especially considering what happened yesterday. Her father was, and right before her eyes too. Not to mention that speech her younger brother gave today. Hey, Fee. Ash, what have you done? Hi, Kamashio. Welcome back. Yes, Ash. Gonna be tough. Damn it, Ash. And now we don't have Altina too. And Milliam went to help, but I don't know if she's gonna be much help. I like Milliam too, but after the last time she was captured in the net, I don't know how dependable she is. With Irina's negotiations and Gwyn under controls, a call was successfully made to the Valflame Palace, and a meeting with Princess Elfin was set up. I was surprised to hear that Gwyn and Chairman Irina were contacting me, but I never thought it would be Elise along with Reen and the others. Princess, I'm glad I get to see your face. His Majesty, how is he? There haven't been any updates. He is still in critical condition. But this morning, the medical college brought in a famous doctor. Is that the doctor who treated Sharon? The medical equipment is currently being delivered. They just came this morning on a Rhineford high-speed plane. Should be fine. I heard that doctor is really talented. Everything will be okay, Princess. Well, he did get shot like 3 times in the chest. And he's in critical condition. Like, damn, that guy can really hang on. My mother has calmly come to her own conclusions, so please don't worry about that. More importantly, I heard that Altina and Miliam are missing, and Cedric's speech. I've decided to leave here and return to the girls' school. Already? But why, Princess? I was worried about my mother, but she told me to take care of whatever I need to take care of. Now that Cedric's given his speech, I want to see how things are outside the palace. That's very commendable of you, Princess. It's probably best for you to see the situation for yourself. But please have someone escort you. Your safety is imperative. Imperative. Please don't worry, I'll have my finest guards accompany me. Elise, let's meet at the hotel. I should be there in an hour. Very well, I shall be waiting. Please be careful, and thank you for understanding what Ash is going through. To show our thanks, let us take care of things. Ash's behavior, the Chancellor, and Prince Cedric's speeches and the imminent war with Calvert. We'll find out who's pulling the strings behind Erebonia and get our peaceful world back. Instructor, the same goes for me, Princess. The Inspectorate won't tolerate this either, and we will also find whatever it was that dragged your brother into this. You can count on us. Are you playing Game 4 after this? I'm waiting for it to come out on the Switch. When it does, I'll definitely play it. Actually, I think it'll come out sometime next year for the Switch. So, right. Where to next? Now it's the... We are going to the Cathedral. Right? Is that it? Anything up here? Nope. Right. Who are we meeting up with? Who could they be? Is it a sister? Can't wait. Yeah, same. After playing this, I'm really looking forward to the 4th one. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me save first. I want it to crash halfway through. I'll probably go back and play. I don't know, it's so big. I kind of want to play the 2nd one. Maybe I'll play it like in my own time. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, because there are so many games I want to play. I don't want it to be like all Trails of Cold Steel. Because what I'm planning is after this, Atelier Ryza 2, and then wait, I think that early next year is, or is it end of this year? Sakuna and the Rice Field Sakuna, yeah, something like that. And then I don't know when the 4th one will come out for Switch, but yeah, that's the order. So you have like a variety. Ah, it is the sister. From the Leaf Chapel, Sister Rosine. I had heard rumors, but what Gaius and Emma were talking about, I was somewhat expecting you to show up here, but your main objective is different, right?
はい。皆さんもお久しぶりです。どうぞ聖堂へ。すでにお二人ともお待ちです。
やあ、お待ちしていましたよ。この時点をもって事態は風星省へと移管しました。総大司教をはじめとする皆さんには外してもらった次第です。
You're that former instructor from Thor's main campus. Thomas?
ロジーヌ君、お疲れ様でした。
I looks good in uniform.
念のため玄関をお願いします。
はい、副長。
What was that all about? That was pretty shocking to us too.
紹介しよう。風星省聖杯騎士団の副長を務めるトマス・ライサンダー卿だ。
Gross, Rita.
ドミニオン第2位。
Ah, these names though.
ハト使いのあだ名を持っている。
So hard to pronounce. Gross, Rita. They're an armed knight organization that is run by the church. I'd heard that female terrorist S was among their ranks. Wait a minute. Gaius, does this mean... Are you...
私からも紹介しましょう。聖杯騎士団を束ねる12名のドミニオンの一人、第8位の後を継いだガイウス・ウォーゼル卿です。
Oh, that's why he was MIA for a bit. Is this why we couldn't get a hold of you for the past 6 months?
いろいろあってな。トールズを卒業し、ノルドに戻った俺は、しばらくの間帝国と共和国の戦況を注意深く見守った。だがそのうち、高原を渡る風に何か黒いものが混じるのを感じたのだ。それを父や長老に相談するうちに、俺の師、バルクホルン神父が訪ねてきた。気づいているかもしれないが、内戦中俺たちを試した巡回神父だ。俺も知らなかったが、その正体は聖杯騎士団の第8位、公天使士のあだ名を持つ方だった。27年前のノーザンブリアで潮の杭も調査し、かのオレス准将も弟子として教えたほどの歴戦の騎士。どうやら彼は俺のことを気にかけてわざわざノルドに来てくれたらしい。彼によればどうやら俺は滅びの風と呼ばれる悪しき木が見えるようになったそうだ。かの獅子神皇帝と共に戦った血がそうさせたかどうかはわからないが、それを知った彼は何かに納得したようだった。そこに事件が起こった。第7機甲師団の防衛線を突破した共和国軍の船が集落を襲ったのだ。ちょうど父は不在で家族を助けるため、俺は槍を投げて対抗しようとしたが、叶うはずもなかった。死を覚悟したその時、死の大きな体が飛び込んできた。そして俺は死に瀕した死から聖魂を受け取った。1000年近い騎士団の歴史においてどの時代も存在したという12の文様、そのうちの一つを。
The Roaring Lion? I've heard that name many times. He saved many people who were affected by the disaster in Northumbria. Yeah, among the current Dominion members, he was the most veteran. And after the stigma was passed to Gaius, I took him to the holy city of Arturia, where he received knight training, hence his half-year of silence. If that's what was happening, you should have told us. Yeah, we could have helped you. It's okay, everything happened so quickly. I did everything I had to do and finished my knight training. And the connection was very bad where I was at. Last month, Ulysses was finally able to reach me. The power that I've received from my master With it, I will save the Empire, my second home as a member of Class 7. You've always been so grand and reliable. Thank you, Gaius. Please lend us your strength. I will give you my all. Seeing someone like him puts us under even more pressure. Yeah, the gap isn't just in age or experience. Is Kurt's arm on fire? This group certainly has become awfully formidable. Not really. We are still training just as much as you guys. I have a ways to go before I reach the heights of my predecessors. And speaking of which... Oh.
隠れていないで出てきて。あんたが呼んだんでしょうが。
Oh.
なんじゃ、邪魔せぬよう控えておったというのに。
The Baba Lolly. Ah. So pretty. The design looks so good. You're Emma's grandmother, the elder of the witches, Rosalia, was it?
ローゼでよいぞ。そなたらにこの場に集まってもらったのは他でもない。魔女と教会の協力関係とその背景について教えるためじゃ。
I see, so that's how it was. Aren't the witches opposed to the church?
私たちも別に女神を信じていないわけではありません。スタンスの違いはありますが、過去何度も協力してきたそうです。
例えば250年前の獅子戦役や200年前の吸血鬼事件、先日の暗黒竜の大元となった800年前の事件についてもな。
と言っても全部このロゼがしゃしゃり出ただけだけど。
Runs in the family, I guess. So you were involved in all that?
伝承によると、ドライケルス陣営には聖女の他に良き魔女がいたそうです。そして赤い月のロゼにおいては教会に所属するシスターにして吸血鬼の神祖として描かれていた。すべて彼女ですよ。
She just smiled to show her little fangs. So cute. How old are you exactly?
およそ800歳といったところか。まあ、わらわだけが特別で、他の魔女たちは普通の人間じゃ。炎の司法を受け継いだ一派の末裔であるという以外には。
Septarion of Fire? It's the same as the Aureole of Liberal and the Great Tree of Crossbell. The Septarions, the 7 gifts bestowed on humanity by Aidios. It's said that they were all lost during the Great Collapse 1,200 years ago. The other things Ouroboros has been trying to get their hands on all this time. Now for the main topic. That was not the main topic. Now, where to begin? Grandmother, we don't know anything about this, beyond this. Don't leave out any details, make sure you explain it fully. I second the request, I don't know the details either. Let's see, Rosalia, perhaps you should take turns talking. Very well, that will suffice. I'm sure you've noticed by now, but there is a front and back to this empire. The spirit veins are directly affected by the turbulence of the government and war, and that causes cryptids and powerful monsters from other planes to stir. As the Empire's territory spreads, so will they. The Pleroma grass and the Magic Knights, where did they come from in the first place? Well, to begin, Pleroma grass is a mana grass from the higher planes. It once served as the eyes and ears of the Septarion of Mirage. Naturally, it's blue, but after the incidents in Crossbell, it all vanished. That is until the Crossbell became part of the Empire, at which point it began reappearing as this new scarlet shade. The implications are rather chilling. It changed color to match the infernal castle, perhaps? There is undoubtedly a connection. As for the magic knights, you may have already heard, but they are golems from the Dark Ages. They were created by mages of the Empire to fight against the Divine Knights. During the Civil War, something caused them to stir once more, and they now appear in Crossbell via the Spirit Path. No way! That will also explain the increase in incidents with cryptids recently. Blah 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 blah. Many words. What about the society? The Phantasmal Blaze plan, they sought to use Crossbell's false phantasm to awaken the blaze in Erebonia. At least that's what I heard. Seriously? So that's their plan? Where did you hear that? Well, last night I heard it from the Chancellor himself. He told me some other intriguing things too, but I feel like he intentionally left out some of the more important details. Yeah, he's not gonna say the whole plan, like every other villain. It seems Ouroboros' work in Crossbell 2 years ago was to bring some kind of change to Erebonia. Just so you know, Crossbell's Mirage Septarion was an artificially created fake. It was stronger than the original, but the society had no interest in it. Were I to hazard a guess, their goal is to acquire the two treasures that originally existed here, the Septarions of Fire and Earth that once called the land of Erebos home. The Septarions of Fire and Earth. So Liberal had the Septarion of Space, Crossbell, Septarion of Mirage, and Erebonia had two Septarions. Hold on a second. If the witches are the descendants of the people who guarded Septarion of Fire, yes, then the Black Workshop and the Gnomes are the same people. The descendants of those who guarded the Septarion of Earth, they're our counterparts, much like the Royal Orsleys. Orsleys? Family of Liberal and the Croix family in Crossbell. In addition, you may be aware that each Septarion has its own holy beast assigned to watch over it. Liberal had the ancient dragon Crossbell Divine Wolf. As it had two Septarions, Erebonia had two holy beasts as well. After the Great Collapse, each of them vanished alongside the Septarion they were to oversee. That's the core of the issue. The two Septarions, the two groups of people who worship them, and the two holy beasts. Septarion and holy beast disappeared and the people changed their names. What happened to Erebonia 1200 years ago? Allow me to reveal to you the truth behind the land of Erebos. The story still lies on a modicum of speculation. Please keep that in mind. Oh,